Hear that? Sounds like a clock. Spins like a wheel. Closes like a vault. Smith & Wesson 686 357 Magnum, right at 3 pounds of solid stainless steel. Boy, oh boy. You know, I did a video called Gun Addiction. Are you an addict? And it really had a cool response. A lot of people came in saying, yeah, I'm an addict, Tom. I'm at like 4 or 5, or I'm at 7 or 8, or I want to be 1, I'm at 1 or 2, and I just want to have more guns. Well, sorry, but this might cost you some money, because if you do not own a revolver, this might entice you to get one. It is one ball of fun. It is a bundle of fun. Boy, oh boy, my very first gun. I have never spoke about this gun one-on-one. This, alongside with a Colt Delta Elite 10mm, was my first guns back in the 80s. I've even got the original holster and belt to it, still used today. We're going to talk about it in this video. And yeah, it's going to cost you some money, because the revolvers are stronger than ever. They're a super load of fun, and a bunch of steel here, bunch of simplicity. 357 Magnum, Smith & Wesson 686. Let's talk about it and get some good high-def close-ups of it. Welcome to weaponseducation.com. Let's just look at the beauty of this side of the Smith & Wesson 686. It's a good 25 years old, and it honestly has more rounds through it than any gun I own by far. At least 25,000 rounds, both 38s and 357 Magnums. It is one masterpiece. Let's take a look at the other side. Then I'm going to take a seat and we're going to talk about this wonderful revolver. Wonderful. Take a look at the other side. Absolutely gorgeous. The whole grips, I love. The rubber grips on this is awesome when you got a gun that's almost 3 pounds to reduce recoil. The weight of the gun itself, the full steel, helps reduce recoil, so it's almost like it's like shooting a 38 when you shoot the 357 Magnum. Pretty close. What's so nice about this revolver is that you can shoot 38s out of it in addition to the 357 Magnum. Let's talk about the history of this gun and just really talk about the 357 Magnum Smith & Wesson 686. I'm going to take a seat now. My wife, we're going to go get her, and she's going to take the camera. Let's do it right now. Let's talk about this revolver. I know a lot of you love revolvers, and let's try to get the other side out there who are not into revolvers to understand a little bit. They are a lot of fun. I like both, of course, semi-automatic. I like everything, rifles, revolvers. I like them all. Let's just talk in generalities about a revolver. I'm going to get this box here. Just take a zoom in at the gun here, please. Okay. Right here to here. Let's just talk about some generalities of a revolver. Okay, first of all, is the revolver reliable? Oh, well, heck yes. This gun, like I said earlier, has more rounds through it than any gun I own, bar none by far, like times 1,000%. It's got at least 25,000 rounds through it. Never, ever once gave me an issue. I don't know how much more reliable you can get than that. Of course, I love the Glocks and all that. Let's not even go there. Let's just focus on revolvers in this video. The simplicity of the revolver and how awesome it is. I mean, point and shoot. You load it up. We know how to load a revolver. You pull out the cylinder. You load her up. You close it. You point and shoot. You got double action or single action. And I gotta say, when you're in single action with this gun, it's like a feather. I don't want to dry fire it, because look at the hammer on this one. This was an old one. See, it's got the firing pin on the hammer, so I'll reduce that softly. This is a sweet gun. Yes, extremely reliable. And other pros about this gun is that it will shoot a 38 out of it, which is inexpensive compared to the .357 Magnums. This is the ammo I use, the PDX 1 line, for personal self-defense. You know, what is the role of this gun? Let's talk about that. There's a couple of roles. First of all, number one to me is recreational use. The fun of shooting a revolver. And you've got both options, the 38 or the .357 Magnum, a powerhouse of a load. That's enough of a reason to get this revolver right there alone. But number two, it's a great outdoor sidearm gun for whether you want to go hunting or protect yourself from the wildlife. Please take a look up. Let me show our friends. This is still with me. It's good 25 years old. This is my original system for this. Still use it when I open carry in the great outdoors. If you're going hiking, you're going to want, this might be what you want, a .357 Magnum. This is the 6-inch. This is a big boy. Like I said, close to 3 pounds. Comes in a 4-inch or a 3-inch. Check Smith's website. They have an excellent website. You can look at 360-degree angles of all of their guns, and they have an excellent site on their revolvers. This is the L frame. And yeah, this is the original system, and still when I go in the great outdoors, go hiking, camping, where it's legal for me to open carry, this is what's on my hip. All right, let's take a look back down at the gun. Some things I really do like about it is, well, the full stainless, of course, that's huge. The fact that you can get this in a plus P, 7 rounds in lieu of 6, that's huge. You may want to do that. The fact that the workmanship that went into this revolver is second to none, and revolvers do cost more money to produce than like a polymer semi-automatic gun. That is true. This one retails at a whopping $829, so you have to step up to the plate if you want a sweet .357 Magnum full stainless from Smith. Look at the top of the slide. Got a nice close look there. Just look at that. The front sight, you just point that red dot there, the fixed front sights. Just awesome. The girth of this gun is hard to explain unless it's in your hands. It's a heavy gun. It's excellent for, like I said, recreational use, going out in the great outdoors, putting this on your hip, or if you want to put it next to your bedside with this ammo like I showed you, it's an excellent choice for self-defense because the revolver has no thinking involved. It's extremely simple, no safeties. The newer ones have a little key lock type of thing here and a lock up the trigger, which no one used, which I think is silly. This has absolutely no safeties. You put the ammo in the cylinder, you point and shoot. A lot of people like that about this gun. So you can put it next to your bedside. You can keep it in your vehicle possibly. You can carry it on your waist in the great outdoors. Recreational use, put your 38s in here. Get yourself involved with a revolver is what this is all about. And I really want to show off my first gun and brag about Smith & Wesson's craftsmanship. It's got 20,000 plus rounds through it with absolutely 0 failures. And we're looking at total reliability. And if you want to operate this under a stressful condition, you can do so because there's no thinking involved. Is it easy to clean? Yes. There's absolutely no disassembly. There's no levers. There's no latches. There's no buttons. There's no magazines. There's no removable parts. You just open up the cylinder and you clean it and you're done. Very fun, very exciting. You really do want to get a revolver. And that's all I really wanted to say on this video. I know a lot of people are going to say, wow, the Colt Python. The Colt Python is great. They stopped making it in 1999. What do those Colts cost today? Huh? A couple grand? This could be a collector's item. Smith stops making them. Please, I don't want to hex it. Smith, keep making all these beautiful revolvers that you make. I got a number of .357 Magnums, and this one's got a close place to my heart. There's nothing like almost 3 pounds of steel in your hand. Also, You just have to have a revolver. I guess I said that about 4 times, but it's a lot of fun. Throw in your comments. The Ruger, that's what I was going to say. The Ruger is another great revolver. You got the Colt Python, which is extinct. You can get the Ruger. They have a great 357 Magnum. It's all good. This is all good stuff. Get yourself a revolver and get online there to get a bunch of revolvers because you're going to be addicted to revolvers once you get this one or any revolver. You need to have a wheel gun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell a friend. Please subscribe. Check it out.